In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my at-home tanning routine and how I achieve the most gorgeous, deep, dark, natural looking tan at home without laying in the sun, because if you are new to this channel, we do not want any premature wrinkles. I've been tanning for about 14 years now. I can't even believe I'm saying that. That makes me sound so old. I'm not that old, but my tanning routine is really dialed in, and I'm gonna give you the tea on what works, what doesn't work, what to do if you're a beginner, so that you can just straight shot it right to that advanced level within a few tries. If you've seen any of my other tanning videos, you're an OG subscriber probably, and you know the most important thing in your tanning routine is gonna be your skin prep, what you do before you apply your fake tan. We're gonna start off with exfoliating, shaving and exfoliating. Shave or don't shave, it's totally up to you. It's not gonna affect your tan, but definitely exfoliate. This is an exfoliating towel. This is from the brand Sima. I got this out of a collaboration a few months ago. I really like this. I keep this in my shower, and it's so easy to just do my whole body with it. It feels kind of soft, but when you rub it on your body, it's definitely exfoliating. You can use something like this. You can use an exfoliating glove, or you can also use an exfoliating scrub. The one by Way is my absolute favorite. This is the Scalp and Body Scrub, and it's the St. Bart's scent. It smells so delicious, you guys. This is a little bit more pricey. I think this might be like $40, so I do not use this on a regular basis. But if you're looking to add some luxury into your bath time routine, this is gonna be the product for you. It's a really good exfoliator. It's actually more gentle, I would say, than something like the exfoliating towel, but it does a really good job, and it leaves your skin just feeling super silky and hydrated, but also exfoliated. Next step in the shower is going to be our body oil. This is probably the most controversial step in my entire tanning routine. Every bottle of tan usually says, do not apply moisturizer to your skin before you apply the tan. I do the exact opposite, and I apply lotion and oil before I apply my tan. I find that it helps the tan glide on really smoothly, and it creates a barrier, but it doesn't stop the tan from staying on your skin. It just stops the tan from creasing in any weird areas or sticking on to a dry patch. That's really what the point of the moisturizing step is, and this is going to be our first moisturizing step. So in the shower, at the end of my shower, when I'm done with all of my shaving, exfoliating, washing my hair if it's a hair wash day, I will grab a few pumps of this. This is the one I've been using for the last year. It's the Saltaire Santal Bloom Nourishing Body Oil. I really like it. Another bit of a luxe product, so I usually only use it when I'm tanning. It smells really good, and it feels really nice on the skin. I put that all over my body, especially in the dry areas, but all over my body. Then I do a quick rinse in the shower. It doesn't quite take the oil off your body. It just rinses that top layer off, but the oil still soaks into your skin, and you are left with like a really beautiful moisturized feel. After my rinse, I then grab my towel, I pat dry, and then I wait usually 5 to 10 minutes before applying lotion, which is our next step. You can use any type of lotion. I usually use the Necessaire. I like the combination of their body lotion and their body serum, but really any body lotion will do, even hand lotion, and I just take it on the dry areas of my body. If you have dry skin all over your body, I would probably recommend using a body lotion all over in addition to the oil that we applied in the shower. If you have normal skin though, I would probably just say lotion on your dry bits like your elbows, your knees, your wrists, your ankles, those areas, just to keep the tan from sticking and creasing in the dry spots. After we have lotionized our body, now it's time to pick your product. So you're gonna wanna decide if you're using a tanning lotion or a tanning foam / tanning mousse. I've used many different brands of both types. Usually if I want a darker tan, I will opt for a tanning mousse or a tanning foam. They just tend to be a bit darker in color than a tanning lotion. Kapari came out with a really good tanning foam last year, so lately I've been grabbing for this one. It also has aloe vera in it, which I love any tanning products with like natural skincare ingredients in them, so really love this one. This is actually probably the best smelling tanner I've ever used. It smells really good. It smells like a fresh pina colada from like a beach in Mexico or something. I've been reaching for this one for the past probably 6 months since they sent it to me. It's not sponsored at all, but they did send this to me, so I've been trying it out. Also, Pita Jane is one of my other favorite tanning mousses. You guys saw I used this in my tanning video, I think a year and a half ago. I really love Pita Jane. I get their ultra dark mousse. This is a really creamy consistency, and I love the way that it applies on the skin. And then of course, my OG favorite, the Bondi Sands Aero Aerated Mousse in the shade Ultra Dark. These are the tanning products that I use when I want a really dark tan, this one or the Pita Jane. Another natural tanning foam is the Saint Tropez. This I've used since like 6th grade. I remember trying it and stealing it from my mom's bathroom way back then. And I went to school with super streaky feet, and I remember I was wearing flip-flops, and I just remember looking at my feet being like, what the heck did it do to myself? So this has been a long time contender. I didn't really have a good process back then, so that's why it was streaky, but I love this tan for a really natural looking color. It's not quite as dark as the Bondi Sands or the Pita Jane. So if you're looking for a more natural mousse, I would say the Saint Tropez or the Capari are more natural colors for a good tanning mousse. If I am feeling lazy or tired and just not wanting to put a lot into my nighttime routine, but I still need to tan, then I will always opt for a tanning lotion. The Beauty by Earth is one of my favorite, actually no, it's my favorite. It's my favorite tanning lotion ever. I got this off Amazon. It was a recommendation from my boyfriend's mom. She told me about it years ago, and so I went on Amazon, I ordered it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. This one's ingredients are so natural compared to any tanner I've ever used. So if you're a natural girly and you're looking for an easy tanning lotion, definitely try this one out. The second ingredient is aloe vera, which I love. Let's see what else. Shea butter, coconut oil, pomegranate, green tea, witch hazel, cranberry extract, argan oil. Just really good natural ingredients that you can actually read and understand. It's a tanning lotion basically made from plants, which I absolutely love. It's just so natural. So if you're a natural girly, check this out. I get the medium to dark shade, and I really, really like it. It's not as dark as like the ultra dark foams and mousses, as I was saying, but it's still a really beautiful deep dark tan. It's basically like a thick cream is the consistency, and that is my all-time favorite tanning lotion. Again, tanning lotions are just really easy to use. They're very beginner friendly, so if you're a beginner, always start with a tanning lotion. They blend really easily. They are very forgiving, so if you're afraid of tanning, I would totally start with a tanning lotion. Also, with a tanning lotion, you don't need a mitt, but a tanning foam or a mousse, you're going to want to use a mitt. This is the one from Capari. They sent it to me with the tanning foam. I have a few of these, so I actually haven't used this one yet. I've been saving it because I wanted to do it when I mentioned it in a tanning video. This one's a little thicker than the ones that I've gotten on Amazon before. It's really good quality, and I like that it has the little thumb. The other ones that I have are just like a round thing. So pretty good glove right here from Capari. Another tip is that when you're applying your tan, apply it directly on your shins and your calves, and you blend the excess up to your knees and down to your ankles, down across your feet. You don't want to apply tan directly to any dry areas like your knees, like your ankles. I only use the excess that's already on my mitt when I'm doing those areas. So I just apply tan straight on my mitt, and then I put it on my shins and my calves, blend it. Same thing with my thighs. I can apply it directly to my mitt, put that directly on my thighs, and then I will blend that upwards and down my knees, just making sure I'm never directly applying tan on my knees, ankles, elbows, wrists. Work your way up your thighs, your bum, your stomach area, your chest, and then when you get to your arms, I really like to apply tan directly to my upper arm area and then blend that down again over the elbows since it's a more dry spot. And I find that usually that's enough tan to like cover my whole arm. Sometimes if it's not, I'll apply tan directly to the top of my lower arm right here, and then I just make sure that there's not a lot of product on my mitt when I'm blending over my wrists. After 14 years, you get really technical with it because you learn like the little tricks and ins and outs. So it may sound like insanely detailed for something as simple as just fake tanning at home, but if you really want to get into it and master your fake tan, these are the little tips that you need to know and that you just pick up over the years, and it can save you from looking like a clown. That's why we get so detailed with it. You can also apply powder to your inner elbows after you've tanned to prevent creasing. So if I do this arm and then I go to do this arm, you're creasing right here on a spot that you've already tanned if you don't put powder on your inner elbows. You can use baby powder, you can use a makeup powder like translucent, any translucent powder that you have, you can put that on your inner elbows to prevent creasing. You can also do it behind the knees if you're gonna be sitting and bending your legs, but the powder really helps to prevent creasing. So definitely keep some of that on hand as you're going throughout your tanning routine. You can always go in with more product on areas that you want to be a little bit darker. I like to darken up my shoulders, so I'll put some product on my mitt and I will just pat that all over my shoulders, pat it on my chest. I like my chest and my décolletage shoulder area to be a bit darker than the rest of my body because that's naturally where the sun hits you a bit more straight on. It really deepens up your tan and makes it look super natural and just even darker in those areas than the rest of your body, but not unnaturally darker. I darken up my shoulders, I'll darken up my chest. Once I've done my shoulders and my chest, I will just take my mitt and kind of blend upwards up to my chin, not getting my face because we're going to do our face with other products, but just making sure that everything's really blended. Never apply product directly to your neck either because you have lines here. When you're like moving your head down, you get lines and you can crease. So just stay away from applying tan directly to your neck area so that you don't get those ugly dinosaur neck creases. This next one is the biggest question on my YouTube channel. I've gotten thousands of comments on all my other tanning videos asking about this, which is how I tan my back. I don't take the time to tan my back every single time I self-tan. But if I need to tan my back, if I have an open back dress or an event where I just want to be tan back there, I will take this tool right here. This is the only shaped back tanning tool that has ever worked. I did a whole video on testing different types of back tanning tools, the one with the stick and the different foam pads. I think I tried the Bondi Sands one and that one was okay. This was the easiest method for a person to do on their own without help from anyone else. So this one I believe is from Peta Jane. This style, they have this on Amazon too, and I have another one from there. It's like black. This is the Peta Jane one. It works really well. All you do is apply the foam directly in the middle of the towel thing and very carefully put it behind you so it doesn't fall, and then you just start rubbing like a towel, like you're shimmying a towel on your back after you get out of the shower or something. So that's basically how it works. It's obviously easier just to have someone help you if you can have a friend come over or if you have a roommate, but if you absolutely need to, this is the best one that I've found. I've tried so many different models and this is the only one that works. So that is how you tan your back if you absolutely need to, but I just don't worry about it most of the time. I blend really well when I do my shoulders and my sides of my stomach, so I don't really worry about it. I can do my lower back like this and then I just go as far as I can and then I leave it and I don't worry about it because it's not that big of a deal. No one's staring at your back and it's honestly so much effort just to go through the whole tanning process than to take like 10 minutes to do this every time. I don't have time for that, so I don't usually worry about it, but you have a tool if you really need to. For our face, how to tan your face. We're gonna start off with a tanning lotion. I have a specific tanning lotion for my face that I like to use. You can just use a normal tanning lotion if you don't have a specific face one. I used to use my normal body tanning lotion and then I got sent a bunch of different face tanning ones, so I've been trying these out over the past few years. But these are the drops that Kapari sent me. I've only used these once, so I can't really give like an honest trial about it, but I had no issues with it. It worked really well. The Peta Jane one I've used time and time again. I really have grown to like this one. It's like a cream. It just blends into your skin well. I have sensitive skin and I've had no issues with this one. Really like the color of this. And then I would say my second favorite would be the Bondi Sands Self-Tanning Sleep Mask. This one has a little bit more of an orangey tone than the Peta Jane. So in the summertime, I usually lean more towards towards the Bondi sands, but year round I can use the Pita Jane because it looks good even when I'm pale. I really like those two for my face tanning lotions. And then if you want to, this is completely optional, you can take your tanning foam and you can apply it with a brush to contour your whole entire face. The exact same places where you would use bronzer, you can also use fake tan. I find that I wear so much less makeup and less bronzer when I do this. So I absolutely love doing this, especially in the summertime when I'm tanning more often. I will just take any foam, the foam that I used on my body, and I will go over that face tanning lotion and I will just apply it on my cheekbones, kind of in the little 3 motion, and do my jawline, my cheekbones, and then up on my forehead. Make sure, it's so important, that you blend into your hairline if you're gonna do this, because you do not want to have a beautifully tanned olive skin tone face and then this extremely pale white scalp. Been there, done that, if you can't tell. Make sure that you are blending into your hairline, pick up your hair and hold it back and really get in there. Make sure you do your ears with the tanning lotion. Actually, when you're doing that, make sure you go over your ears, blend that down your neck a tiny bit just to blend it into the tanning foam. Blend, blend, blend. Just make sure everything is perfectly evenly blended. And I will say, when you're using a tanning foam, you do have to blend a bit faster than you do with the tanning lotion. The tanning lotion is just thicker, whereas these foams and mousses are a lot thinner. They're gonna dry more quickly on your skin because of that. So make sure that you are prepared to go kind of fast. If you're using a tanning foam, you kind of have to know what you're doing and blend it before it dries. Otherwise, you can get some really interesting streaks. Same thing goes with the face contour. If you're a beginner, stick with that tanning lotion until you feel super confident, and then maybe even start with like the tanning lotion on your body and introducing the foam on your face with the contour, and just get used to the foam and the different consistency with the contour on your face before you even move to foam on your body. The best time of the day to tan with this specific tanning method is at nighttime, because that means you can just go straight to bed right after you've applied your tan, and you are significantly reducing the chances that you are going to mess up your tan with water spots. Brush your teeth beforehand so that you don't have to worry about messing up your face tan. Try not to wash your hands after applying the tan. I like to do this right before bed so that I just minimize any risk. Go to bed and let the tan set for 8 to 9 hours. Side note, I've left my tan on for longer than that normal 8 to 9 hours, and it's totally fine. If you leave it on for longer, you're gonna be fine. I've left it on for like 10 to 12 hours and it was still the exact same. Just make sure that you're leaving it on for at least 8 to 9 hours so that your full tan can set and cure, and you're gonna get the color that you're going for. Since you're tanning at night, I suggest that you wear dark colored pajamas so that your tan does not rub off on your bed sheets. It shouldn't rub off on your sheets if you let it dry properly, but just to protect the tan and make sure, I always like to wear a long sleeve black satin pajama set. This is the same pajama set I've been wearing for the past 4 years. You guys have seen this same set in all of my tanning videos. I got it off Amazon. I absolutely love it. It's got like these cute white buttons and white trim, and it's really affordable. So I got it in a size large just because I wanted it really oversized so it wasn't like sticking to my tan or anything. It comes in a set with the matching cute PJ bottoms. So this is what I wear every single time I tan. I save it for my tanning days. I save it for my self-care nights, just because I know that that is the time where I'm gonna need dark pajamas just to protect my tan and protect my sheets. I will have this set linked down below, as well as all the other products in this video. Then in the morning, I wake up, I get in my shower, I wash off my tan. No harsh exfoliators the next morning because you don't want to scrub off your tan. In the shower, I sometimes will go in with another layer of my body oil just to lock in and set the tan and just really moisturize my skin. It just gives your skin such a beautiful, healthy glow. Then when I get out, if I feel like my skin is dry, if it's like the winter or something, I will go in with lotion. Most of the time, the oil is plenty enough for my skin, so I will just get out, pat dry, and then I will just be maintaining my tan for the next 2 weeks. To maintain my tan, I like to keep a really good tan extender and gradual tanning lotion On hand, I have two here. This is the tan extender from Peta Jane. This is the gradual tanning lotion from Bondi Sands. You can also use a normal tanning lotion. These are a little bit less pigmented, so they're really good for upkeep. And I will go in with these at the 1 week mark, maybe a little bit before. I kind of just analyze my tan and how it's looking after about a week. Your tan may not last for 2 weeks. It might last longer. It depends on everyone's skin. Everyone's skin is different. It also depends on how often you are showering, shaving, working out, sweating, exfoliating. All of those things are gonna determine how long your specific tan lasts. This is why I really want to educate you guys on this whole process so that you can kind of tailor it to fit your skin and fit your tanning goals. I would say anytime you feel like your tan is fading, just go ahead and apply either one of these or your tanning lotion. And then after about 2 weeks is when I like to do the whole process over again. If I'm looking for a solid, consistent tan, I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret. I do not tan consistently every 2 weeks. I'm pale most of the year, actually. I usually only tan for specific events or when I'm filming videos, or sometimes a little bit more in the summertime. But I'll usually do this maybe once a month, and then in the wintertime, like maybe every couple months, is my actual tanning routine. If you guys have any more questions, please leave a comment down below. Also leave your tanning tips. I really want the comment section to just be a goldmine of information for people in their tanning journey, for people to just read and learn from each other. I have so many more tanning videos on my channel, so if you're looking for more tanning content, I will put those in the description down below so you can watch. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!